Hey y'all, can you hear me? It's John at Crapsee. Getting used to the new setup out here. I think we're gonna be okay today. As you can see, I'm gonna run Crapsee kind of live, so I'm not gonna try and do the where you can see my chips as I'm betting them, but you'll see the Crapsee screen. I'm gonna bet on the Crapsee screen. I think that means you can see everything I'm doing kind of as I do it. So hopefully that's gonna work out a little better today. It's same table code as yesterday, so the folks who are playing along yesterday, just keep your balances where they are. I think Duracell was saying there's a way to kind of deposit your balance and start back over again. You should all have, if you come into play, $5,000. And again, the rule for this is this. This is not play your strategy with my rolls. This is going to be an experiment with all of us. That's my idea here, right? Actually, it's Duracell's idea. So what we're going to do is this. We're playing the come ladder. And here's the come ladder. I'll show it to you again so you can see it. I'm doing the black chip level. You get 7 units per shooter. Okay, the standard strategy is to play 1 come bet after the point's established. Then you play a 2-unit come bet because we're looking for the 7. The 7 comes, you'd lose 1, win 2, net 1. The third one, because there's 1, 2, 3 units in action, is a 4-unit come bet. That's the come ladder. It's 1, then 2, then 4, always looking to profit on a 7 coming out of here. That's the idea. Now, what we want you to do is play along that same strategy, but you can alter it a little bit. The rule is only 7 units per shooter, so don't go digging into your bankroll for extra stuff like odds. If you want to play odds, these got to become broken down into $50 or quarters and do 25, 50, 100. Use your other money for odds. That's great. You can use the field with one of these as you're coming out or whatever else. So there's ways to alter it. I don't play the pass line. That's an option for you as well. So there's kind of the rules. And I think I just did that on camera so you can't see it. Let me run down here and do it again. I'm on the wrong side of the table. Anyway, one come bet, 2 come bets, or 2-unit come bet, and then a 4. That's the pyramid. That's the come ladder. Okay. Play it that way. Again, alter the bet sizes. If you want to change it up, again, I wait for a point before I start. Pass line is basically a come bet. So you can start pass line and then go 2 and 4 if you want to. Again, if you want to play odds, that's great. Odds are awesome. I would not play the odds until they're all set. But again, you have 7 units to play with here per shooter. Don't exceed 7 per shooter. If a shooter happens to win on 3 of your bets, that's great. Go back out there if you want to. Now remember, we're looking for a goal. The goal today is $500, right? This is a daily paycheck. This is not trying to win $1 million. This is trying to win 500. So what we're doing here is trying to win $500. There we go. That's it. So can I make $500 with a $5,000 bankroll? That's the entire question every day. So with that said, I'm going to start rolling it. I'm going to roll it randomly. Why is it not accepting your thing? It should be, Duracell. I just approved your requests twice. It should be okay. Let's take a look at the people tab. Everybody's at 0. No, it's the wrong one. This is what I want. The stats tab, right? Come on, Crapsee, do your thing. There we go. Duracell, it says you're at $600 in profit, but it won't let me lower it. You're doing your thing, but I've accepted it, and it won't. Crapsee's not lowering your thing. Anyway, here we go. Dice are going to come out. Buck is off. I'm off. I'm going to start rolling. I'm going to roll randomly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to work my stack toss. Right. I'm going to practice my stack throwing, but I'm not going to do any setting. So I'm basically however they come back to me, I'm just going to stack them up and throw them. I'm just working technique. I'm not working set. So it's going to be basically a random result today, we hope. And with that said, let's get it going. Here we go. Get your bets in, and I will do this before I shoot. I'm going to hit the green button here before I shoot. That should pop up the little box like that. I'll shoot, and then we'll log them in. It's running really, really slow. I pressed that button like a second or like 5 seconds ago. It's laggy. I'm not sure if it's the connection in the garage, but it's very laggy, so I apologize in advance for it being slow. Here we go, coming out. Looks like a 617 on the come out. There's a 6-1, 6-1-7. 6 and a 1. There we go. There's the 7 logged in. I'll wait until I see your, you'll notice that from the admin side here, I'll see a green down here where it says bet, halt betting, 2 of whatever ready. When that thing turns green is when I'll throw the dice next. So hustle your bets in, and then I'll start throwing, and I'll throw the dice. So the faster you go, the faster we go. What's going on? I don't see everybody's 4 or 5 players ready. One more player to go, and then we're gonna go to the next one. Get your bets in quick, guys. We can keep this moving. Otherwise, we'll be here till the morning show starts. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. Halt betting. Whoever that was didn't get their bet in. Here we go. We're coming back out. That's gonna be a 9, a 5, and a 4. Let's mark it up. 5, 4. There's the dice. Wow, Crapsee is running so slow. It's ridiculous. All right, 5, 4, 9. There it is. Get your bets in quick. We'll mark the 9. I'm going to go $100 into the con. All right, get him in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right, out of point of 9. Let's do it. Oh, that was a bad throw. That's going to be a 5, 2, 7. Awful throw by me. I slipped on the throw, which is what random people do. That's a 7. 5 and a 2. For me, I'm happy. All right, that come bet is in there because of the shitty rolls that you just saw. Right, that's the whole point. 5, 2, 7. Boy, that is laggy and slow. Wow. All right, get your bets in for the next come out roll here. This may be a function of the computer too. This is a computer with only 8 megs of RAM. I wonder if the computer can't handle Crapsee and a live stream at the same time. That may be why it's feeling so slow. All right, guys, bets are in, it looks like, except there's like one person who's not betting that bet for life. So we're going to go ahead and halt the betting and come on out. Here we go. Coming out. Nice throw. 617. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's funny. They come back as a 7. I set them as a 7. They stay a 7. You got to love that, right? 617 on the come out. So if you're betting pass line, you should be kicking ass right now. 617. All right, get your bets in. Lock them in. I only see 2 people have their bets in, it looks like. And I got the screen I'm showing, you can see it down here where this little red thing is down here at the bottom. It says halt betting. 3 of 5 ready. As soon as you're ready, that thing will turn green, or at least I'll see 4 of 5 ready. So whatever button you got to press to get your bets in, press the button so I can see it. And then I can keep the pace up here. 4 or 5 are ready. There we go. Okay, next roll's coming. Here we go. Hard back wall hit there, but it's a 5, 5, hard 10. 5, 5. I'm really, really unfocused with my throw. So there's that. All right, it's a hard 10. It's a hard 10. Here we go. Get your bets in, and I will get the next one going here. Just waiting for y'all. Hope y'all had a good night yesterday. I had a really, really bad night last night. I'm a baseball fan, and my Mariners just gave it up last night. Awful. I don't understand why baseball managers think they can outthink themselves. It was one of the dumbest managerial moves I've ever seen. but I see it every year. Every year, a manager does the same thing that our Seattle manager did yesterday. Brutal, just a brutal, brutal mistake. All right, that's a 5-1-6. 5-1-6. There is a 5 and a 1. And I did not have a come bet out because I'm a dumbass. I forgot to put my own bet in. All right, I'll put my bet in now. I'm coming into this thing a roll late. Too much me talking and not paying attention to my own work. So I'm a roll behind myself, which is kind of a shame. All right, get your bets in. 3 of 5 are ready. Waiting for one more person to lock it in, and then we'll roll. All right, there we go. There's our fourth person. I'll lock the bets. Here we go. Out the point of 9. $100 coming. That was a good throw. That is a 7. I love it. I love it. I love it. Random Randy came to play today. 4-3-7. This strategy, as you can probably already tell, is a complete rhythm strategy. It's not designed. Well, I guess a controlled shooter could do well. Get your bets in, by the way. I guess a controlled shooter would do well here, right? If you're hitting a lot of repeat numbers, you're going to make money. If it's really crappy like this, you're going to make money. It's that mid roll where you get 3 comeback set and then a 7, like the 4-5 roller. That's the kryptonite here. Again, hopefully you're getting an 11 in the come. Hopefully you get one number to repeat during the process. But really, this is the rhythm. You want that quick out if you can do it. Here we go. 4 of 6 are ready. So if you're betting, get your bets in. Click the button so I know, and then I can get the next roll out. Looks like Duracell's crushing it. And if you've got your $500, be done, right? If you got your $500, that's your paycheck. You're done for the day. How fast you got your paycheck matters to me. And what we'll do is we'll talk later in the other shows about how you got your paycheck so fast. I want to know what you changed that worked for your paycheck. I'm going to guess there was some come out 7s getting 1 there by some folks, but I want to know how we did it. Here we go, coming out. Lovely throw, 6-3-9. 9 center field, 6-3. That's a 6-3-9. And again, I'm going to come out with $100. Wow, so slow. All right, coming with 100. Pull the dice up. All right, here we go. Thanks for getting your bets in quick that time. Out on a point of 9. $100 coming. A little bit of dice kissing there. It's a 3-1-4. Y'all probably heard that. 3-1-4. Little Joe. 3 and a 1. All right, there it is. All right, I'm coming with $200. Let's get your bets in. And I cannot see chats anymore, by the way. With Crapsee full screen like this, I can't see the chats. There's no other way to see the screen without it. Here we go. Waiting on one person to get their bets. Actually, I guess 2 of you are Duracell's done betting, and so should Bull Hunter. So Bull Hunter and Duracell should be not betting anyway. So here we go. 3 of 5 in. All right, stack them up. Let's send them. Come on, baby. A nice, big, fat mid-mo yell here. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? Or another 7. Look at these. Look at this 0.7 out rhythm today. 6-1-7. You know, it's funny. I'm gonna make a really bold statement here. 6-1-7. That's awesome for me. You talk about dice influence, dice control, all that stuff. And when I'm out here and I'm practicing, I'm throwing the dice no different than I'm throwing it right now. It's the exact same throw that I throw right here. The only difference, I'm not setting. And of course, I just woke up, so I'm not perfect here, obviously. But I find it very interesting that not setting the dice but having the same rhythm is resulting in not only random but like super random results. Like here we are. Get your bets in. Looks like we have 2 people. 3 people got to goal. I'm not there yet. I'm still waiting for my goal. So we should have less people playing along as we go here. I just approved somebody's buy-in, so whoever that was. And here we go. Remember, if you're at $500, you're done. No more need to bet. You've proven your point. You're better than me. That's awesome. Here we go. Dice are out. Coming out to a 314 is our next point of 4. Big Joe. Big Joe from Wisconsin, 314. There it is. All right, there it is. Get your bets in. Get those bets in. There's 2 of 5. That's good. 2 of us are still fighting. I'm going to come with $100. And here we go. All right, dice are out. Good little throw there. Hey, look at that. Look what we have here. Another PSO. Is that 4 straight PSOs? No, one guy had a 9, then a 6, then a 7. We had 3 PSOs and one guy with 1 roll. That's amazing sauce right there. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Look at that. All right, I'm at 400 now. I just need one more hit and we're good. Let's go. Now I'm going to ask a question. Maybe I should poke around here a little bit later on, but I'm getting this weird lag with Crapsee as we're playing. Duracell says there's a quick deal, a quick dice mode or something like that. I got to look into that, see what's making it so slow. It shouldn't be that slow. It's got to be the computer. All right, here we go. We're coming out. Let's get our bets in. Our hands are up. Shooter's got the dice. Stacking and spinning. Nice throw. Nice throw. Hard 10, 5 and a 5. Hard 10. That was a beautiful toss, Johnny. Oh, 5, 5, go. All right. Let's get those bets in. I am going to go to $100 in the come. That's it. Wait for this next bet resolves. We should be in good shape. Y'all get your bets in. There's 3 or 4 ready. And here we go. I'm the last one to make my money. I'm doing like the most basic strategy. I'm just doing $100 every time. You guys have altered it somehow and you've all won money. That's awesome. I'm the drag on the system, it looks like. Here we go. Dice are out. Oh, that was a bad throw. That was a bad throw. That's a 5-3-8. They slipped out of my hand a little bit there. 5-3. You probably saw that landing was gross. 5-3-8. I'm gonna mark that up on here. Let's get a 2-unit comeback going for me. Okay, here we go. Get them dice out. Ugly throw, my God. But it's a 6-5 yo. So here's what's gonna happen for me. It's a 6-5 yo. I'm done, I'm at goal. 6-5 yo. That brings me to how much money? I should have 600 in my back. Yeah, I have $600 in my rack now, right? I have $100 on the 8, so I'm done. I'm bringing this down, right? I'm not going to keep playing the strategy, right? Looking for extra profit. I made my nut. This is like the discipline part of this thing, right? I made my nut. I'm at $500. I have 600 total. It says here, but 100 of it is in play on that 8. I'm gonna let the 8 resolve itself and be done. I've made my goal, and that's how it's going to be. I'm going to let my goal sit. We're going to let that 8 resolve itself. If the 8 resolves, then fantastic. I make extra money. If it doesn't resolve, then whatever, right? Then we walk with 5. So I'm happy with that. 4-2-6. 4 and a 2. That's a 6 all day. If you're still playing, as soon as the dice roll, get your bets in, and we'll do another couple of rolls here. Hopefully we get an 8 and be done. How many times in chat have you played at this table where you walk up and it's just shitty? Normal conditions, this table takes $1,000 from you. 1, 2, 3. This is the table that everybody hates, right? If you're playing dark side, I didn't press the button. By the way, that's a 1, 2, 3 coming here. Come on, you can do it. 2 and a 1. This is the table where you walk up and everybody goes, oh my God, this table's so cold, it's killing me. I got crushed. This lets you not get crushed at a cold table. I love that part about this thing, right? You don't get crushed. Now, if you went out there with those come bets and jacked all the odds up there, like you normally do, I don't put the odds up until all 3 bets are set, if I do odds at all, because I know that those early 7s happen. That's why the strategy works the way that it does. And people say, where's the odds? Well, they don't come until later. So I'm trying to get past this, right? 6, 1, 7 here, and that ends the roll. And again, it's a 3-roller, right? This person rolled an 8, a 6, and then a frickin' 7, or a 10, 8, and 7, right? These ugly little rolls destroy you. If you're out there on the quote-unquote lowest house edge bet, which is a come bet with max odds, you're getting destroyed on these short little rolls like this, right? You got to let your come bets get set, in my opinion. I'll eat it when they don't win. When they win and I don't have odds on it, I'll take that, a come bet without odds, as a flat bet win, over losing a come bet with max odds 5 times on the way to a good roll. My personal way of playing it. That's it. We're all there. Everybody made gold today. If you go to, let me close this down here. If you go to our Discord channel, okay, go to Discord, and in Discord, there's a room, or a new room is called, I think it's actually called Daily Paycheck, and it's set up as a forum. So if you would go to that room in Discord, if you played along today, either with Crapsee or at home, jump into that forum and answer the questions that are in there. Basically, the thread is, how did you play today? What did you do differently than I was doing, which was a straight up flat come bets? What did you do different? How much did you make? What was your approach to it? And I want to know, again, we're trying to find the best way to play this strategy, right? My boring come bet, flat bet way, what did you do differently? What did you do? I've actually, like I said, what I want to pursue at some point is the field bet with the come bet on a table like this that would have got destroyed today. But some days that's the perfect rhythm for it. So anyway, looking forward to see how y'all did it. We'll talk through it there. Yeah, and if you want to start the Coffee and Craps chat with your session summary out there in public, that'd be really cool. I'd love to see in Coffee and Craps how y'all played it. And that's it. So we got I don't know how many rolls. There were 50 rolls total. I think we were at 26 rolls yesterday, so 24 rolls today. We made $500. Daily Paycheck number 3 worked out. That's fantastic. So what I'll probably do here, and we'll talk about this in the chat room, is I'll probably clear the table, and we'll start fresh again tomorrow with a new $5,000 every day. Instead of it being a rolling table like I thought it was going to be, let's do fresh money every day. I think it's going to make it more, it'll make it make more sense as we go through it. So there it is, folks. That's it. I'm going to get some coffee, and we'll do Coffee and Craps here in about a half an hour or so. So I'll see you 8:05 from the main studio. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Duracell, I can't read the chat. Here's the problem. I can read the chat now. The laptop, right? So the laptop computer is what's doing the show. And the way that I'm showing Crapsee on the screen, so you can see that, I think you can see right now that Crapsee's out there. The way that I show Crapsee is that on my laptop, on the streaming software, I say, hey, you have to show, in my case, my Firefox or my Chrome window, which is the Crapsee app. I show the Crapsee app. If I go from Crapsee app to where I can see the chats, then that goes away, right? Because it's a tiny little monitor, right? So it's either one window's in front or the other one's in front, but I can't see both at the same time. Downstairs, I have 2 monitors, and I can see chats on one screen, other stuff on the other screen. Here, I don't have that luxury. So I can't see the chats as I'm throwing it. I'm going to try and find a way to not minimize, but like scale down the Crapsee window so I can put the chat window to the side and be able to see it. So I'll get better at this part of it as we go forward. First day doing it like this live, with the Crapsee window always being visible. So hopefully that wasn't too off-putting. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, there it is. So that's my excuse. I'm sorry, man. I'll get better at this, I promise. It's hard, right? It's a 13-inch monitor, so it's hard to see all of it and get it to where I can. Like I said, if I switch to the chat window, you would lose the Crapsee window. The Crapsee window that you see right now would go away, and other things would show in its place. So that's where it's weird. I'll figure something else out. Maybe I'll do some more work to the screens here and make something smaller, and try and work it in so we can see it all, and I can see it all. So I agree. Yeah, you did not make goal. I'm sorry. No. I hear you there. Yeah, so I'm looking at now. I'm going to lower this down here. Let me go here. Hold on. Let me try something. If I go to Ecamm now, I apologize for what you're about to see. This is going to be really awful. I think this will be. Let's see here. Does it work? Hold on a second. What happened? Can we see you or no? Can't see. There we go. There's that. Let me try and change this out. Hold on. Let's go to this camera. It won't show me. It won't let me change to the other camera. For some reason, the other camera is not available. So you can't see my face or my dirty garage. So I'll go here so I can see the chats. Now I can see what's going on here. So I'm looking in the chat now, and just want to go through kind of what I'm seeing here. So let's see. Yeah, I'm trying. You're even now. So yeah, I'm trying to go through the chats. Now I can see all of it. Vince says it's nuts, but you know what, Vince? I've made $500 every day. I've been making money with this strategy for 20 years. This is not a home run strategy. This is a grinder strategy. Complete grind. It makes money. This is probably an 85 or 90% winner for me. Probably. And even when it loses it so slow. This is a good one. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's a good one. It's a great way to kind of walk up and kind of feel a table out. I play this way with friends a lot because you don't got to think. You just kind of grind money away. It's a great little walk up strategy. But again, today we're here, and I think Duracell's talking to me about it. We're trying to find variations to it. Like that's my core way is 1, 2, 4. What are the variations that you would make to the strategy given the confines of 7 units per shooter? Right? This is a 1, 2, 4, 7 units a shooter. Take the same 7 units and do different things with them. But it's not like do place bets instead. It's how do you work 3 come bets like I'm doing here with different alternatives. I do have a strategy that's like this where it's 2 DCs in a come bet. I have a 1 DC, 1 come bet, 1 DC. The altering of the rhythm is fine, right? I have other ones that talk about that, but I want to know what you would do differently than I do, which is the 3 flat bets. When and where do odds go? Do you progress the odds? Do you do straight up odds? 1x per thing? Do you play the pass line? That's what I want to know. I want to know what y'all did to get through it. Anyway, that's it, guys. Tomorrow morning, I'll work this afternoon to get the screens better so that Duracell is right. I can see the chats while I'm shooting because I couldn't do that today. And I'll also try and figure out why Crapsee was so laggy. It's very, very laggy. I don't know why it was driving so slow. And I think tomorrow we should talk about it in the other chat room too. Maybe let's talk about it here. Do you think tomorrow we should start with a fresh 5,000? Like, should I come in here tomorrow, wipe all the users out, and let y'all come in straight? Is that the best way to do it so that we have an even look at the money? Maybe that's the alteration I should make. I don't know. Raphael lost 3,000. Not doing the comeback. Yeah. Oh, Vince, don't worry about the caps. I'm sorry here. No freaking way. I can't believe that. I will put up this. Is Vince, we can argue about that all day long. It works. This strategy works. It works because there's not a lot of risk. There's not a lot of risk here. And it's not a lot of money. When I say I make money with it, you can play this thing for hours and sometimes walk away with $10. That's what I mean by it's 90% winner. It's not 90% goal getter. It's 90% winner. I don't lose fortunes with this. When I go full across, you know how this goes, right? You go full across, you get burned 4 or 5 times. You can lose a ton. You can make a ton, and you have these big swings where you lost $1,000, won 3, lost $1,000, won 5. This one is like lose 50, win 50, lose, you're like right in this small little zone. And that's what I like about it for me. Anyway, there it is. Don't worry about the caps, Vince. I don't care. We're friends. I don't give a shit. You can't offend me. All right. Let's see. If you wipe out when I leave, it picks up where I left off. So Duracell, this is a mechanical question for you. So in Crapsee, if I go to the user screen, let me go back to that screen and I'll ask you here what I can do. Let me just show you something. Let me go back and see if this is what we want to do. Where is the screen that has it? The Crapsee screen is there. Go back and leave the table. Leave the table. As the admin, I can do this. Come on. This is super slow, by the way. I can go to here, to this thing. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I can remove all the users, right? That's what I meant by reset the table. I can remove all the users off the table. And in so doing, you come back in the morning, tomorrow morning, and you rebuy in. You just join the table again, and you get a fresh $5,000. That's more what I was asking. Is that the way to do this, right? Come in here every day and just remove all y'all, and then restart it with a $5,000 bankroll. So is that the way to do this? Make sense? What I'm asking? I hope that makes sense what I'm asking. So if I do that every morning, you come back in, fresh bankroll. And that way it's always clean. That may be the way to do this. I kind of I like what you and Jeff were doing about having like the same bankroll and having it roll all the time. But to do the quote unquote daily paycheck and see the raw numbers where folks are, it's harder for me to know, obviously, when you stop. But I'm always going to stop. When I hit my $500, I'm always ending the show. Because that's what we're doing, is making my thing. So I think that's the way to do it. That way, every morning we see a new reset. So I think that's the only way. So yeah, keep the same code. Yeah, Vince, always keep the same code. I want to keep the same table always. Remove the users every day. We start fresh. Come on back in and do it again. So with that said, I'm going to make a new cup of coffee. Let's go down to Coffee and Craps in about 15. We'll talk about this down there because there's some great stuff in chat. I know Vince doesn't like the strategy. That's fine. But I want to talk about the mechanics of the show and how we work this thing, because I want to make sure this is repeatable, I guess. Does that make sense? I want to make sure we're doing like the right kind of stuff. So, all right, I think we good. I think we good. You're saying talk about ATS, so move me right now, and I'll come back in so I can see what time. Let's see. If I go remove you now, let me go back over here. If I go here and I say I'll remove all the people, so go to daily paycheck to the people. And if I remove, everybody goes away like that, you should be able to now come and join the table. If I start the table, I expect that you can come in now and jump right on in. So if I go here to this Superstar tab, there's me still from yesterday plus $500. I can do a rebuy for minus 500 and reset myself to 0. My bankroll has been set to 5,000. And if you join now, it should show you in this list of people that are joined with a new bankroll. That's what I would hope to see. So, all right, what time is it? Time for new coffee. Time for a new cup of coffee. I gotta go. Let's go back to this thing over here. And let's see. So Vince, you're so funny. I didn't create this one. This one was given to me by a guy. So when I was like probably 20, I'd say I was 24, 25 years old. I had just gotten married. So I was playing craps when I was younger. I moved to Seattle, got married, moved back to Jersey. And my wife and I were going to the casino pretty much once a week with my parents. And I played at Harrah's in Atlantic City, and this old coot, I saw him every single weekend. And I was buying in for $100. I had no money, right? Like it was like literally making $6 an hour, bought him for $100. And he showed me this strategy. He said, look, here's the way you got to play. And he was talking about the house edge. He taught me a lot of stuff about the game. And I said, I can't afford the odds. I only have $100. You know, I can't go out there with a Molly and do odds. He goes, don't do the odds, do it progressive. And he showed me what this progressive system was. And I played this way for probably 10 years. on really, really low bankrolls and just made it work. I'd go in there with $100, I'd win 15, $20 and be done. And, that would pay for pay for a dinner or pay for whatever. And I did that for years and years and years. It's not a great strategy to win a ton of money, but it let me, because here's the thing, my wife and my parents would play slots, and they would play slots for 6 hours. They'd play for hours and leave me in the dust. And I didn't like slots. And so this is a way that I could play at the craps table for $100 forever and last and last. Between this and the Patrick system, I played craps for hours and hours and hours and studied the game from a point of safety. And it works for me at the tables. And again, you can pull out, you can go 2 instead of 3, whatever you want to do. But that's where I learned. I didn't invent this one. I learned this one from a guy. I'm sure he's long since dead, because he was probably 65 or 70 when he taught me this when I was 25 years ago. So this has been in my back pocket forever. I played this strategy my whole life. And no, it's not a moneymaker. This is not a buy in for $1,000, win 5,000 kind of strategy at all. This is most definitely a buy in for $100 and win 30 and be happy. You can always pull out all day. It's always an option. Yeah, so HS does not want rebuys. I see that, Duracell. You're saying that there. Yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Duracell, I'm not sure what's happening. If I click the list, you just rejoined, and it shows you have $600. Let me go back to the thing. Oh, crap, I just moved it. Let me go back over here. If I go here, there's the shooters. I only see me. If I go back here again, leave the table, and I go to, and I'm burning all my free time here. Go to group tables, daily paycheck, and I go to the people tab. There's Duracell's in there with $600. So do I have to leave crap? Do I have to quit the game to get you out? Or how does that work? How does that work? I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let's pause discussion here for 2 reasons. One is I want to get some coffee, but more importantly, I gotta where this laptop is. I'm leaned over my craps table. It's killing me right now to lean over and click and type. So let's figure this out later on. I'm gonna figure out why it doesn't reset you. It should have put you back at 0. I don't understand why. But again, I can't. Yeah. Let's see. He was drunk. You're so funny, man. I need to use a new. So if I make a new table tomorrow, let me put this up here. So if I make a new table tomorrow, Duracell, let me ask a straight up question. Then if we do every day, reset the users, would it automatically zero it out like it should, or will you always be out in the same balance? Huh. I'll tell you what. Let's take it offline. After the next show, we can talk if you want to, and you can kind of walk me through that setup. Because again, I'm a rookie with this thing, and because I just want to make it easy. I want to make it super easy. All right, let's get out of here, guys. I'm gonna go turn the feed off. I'll see you in 10, 15 minutes downstairs, and we'll go through the other stuff. Yeah, this is not a bankroll builder series. This is definitely a brand new every day. I agree with you, Jen. All right. Let's go. I'll see you downstairs, and we'll figure the tech piece out later on. Bye. Let's finish that.